Hi David,
Hi Jamie,
how are you doing?
I'm alright today, thanks.
Thanks for joining us today. Do you want to tell us a bit about your TEDx talk?
Okay, so I'm going to talk about self-neglect, which I think at times is one of the really big challenges that face our support services and communities at times. The real challenge with self-neglect is that sometimes people take it to an extent that really endangers them or the place and people around them, perhaps. And the dilemma for society is, at what point do we step in? Do we step in? And how do we step in, if we do, to support someone rather than making things more difficult?
In recent years, we've been seeing more media attention on self-neglect, so documentaries that come up on TVs and stuff like that. Do you think those are beneficial for people to learn more about the people who are experiencing self-neglect, or do you think that's painting a bad light on it?
As an academic, I'm going to do the academic thing and say there's probably good and bad in it. I think it can be helpful in the way that it raises awareness, and I can think of cases where other people have become motivated to let someone know about it or to do something because of some of that consciousness raising. At the same time, quite a bit of the presentation of self-neglect can be quite sensationalist. It can focus on some of the more exaggerated aspects, and it can add to the difficulty for the people affected. So people have talked about being compared to characters on television. Oh, you're like Mr. Trebus from Life of Grime, which shows my age because I think that screened about 20 years ago, but or perhaps the age of the person I was talking to. So yeah, I think when sensitively done it can be helpful. It may have positive effects in making people more aware and perhaps more inclined to do something, or at least understand the difficulties of what might be going on for that person. Yet at the same time, it can add to stigma and difficulty when done insensitively.
When self-neglect is stigmatized, how do you think we can promote more compassion in society towards people who are neglecting themselves?
I think it's an ongoing thing. I think the more we talk about and explore the issues that can contribute to self-neglect, hence why I wanted to do this talk, and not presented in an exaggerated or kind of caricatured way. I think sometimes people's responses do come from a place of compassion, even if what that then leads to is saying somebody's got to do something, somebody's got to step in, they can't live like this. Often it is coming from a place of concern. It just may not be the most constructive way to actually get alongside someone and help with what they're going through.